I want to start this video off by addressing something first. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and I understand that the world that we live in now, people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter. So the time that I have to attack the entertainment level at such a small pace, especially being small, is hard, not gonna lie. Because as being a YouTube gamer, I can only allow our interactions back and forth to be so limited. Because for one, we're not in person. For two, in real time, I'm sitting in front of a camera talking to absolutely nobody. So that's very hard to determine who you're talking to and who you're not talking to. I make content that's classified as comedic gaming. So I just be myself and I'm funny, and I hope that people like me. YouTube is tricky. And when I first started it, I didn't really realize what I was getting myself into. Because one thing that people don't talk about when it comes to the YouTube algorithm is that necessarily doesn't have to do with how good your video is. Because at the end of the day, my video will never be published or recommended over somebody that has already made it. For an example, I could make a video the same as Mr. Beast did, but let's just say I made it 10 times better than he did. His video 10 years ago will still be recommended over my video. I've been struggling, continue to make videos that haven't performed the best. And as a YouTuber, me trying to specifically keep it basic to me just making comedy style gameplay, it's hard because everybody in the world has dreams, but a lot of people don't understand what it's like to continue to do something the best you possibly can and get no rewards for it. Imagine you working a 9 to 5 for 3 years straight and they never paid you a dime. How long do you think it would take before you gave up? Not long, right? So you can only imagine that doing YouTube for so long and not get anything in return. YouTube, I understand YouTube is a competition base. Like, I will always be competing with the best people on YouTube that already made it. And this is my thing. For the people that have millions on millions, 20 millions and above on YouTube, there's no reason why these people should affect smaller YouTube channels. I feel like everybody individually does their own thing. And as gaming, I understand there's millions on top of millions of different gaming channels. So I have to provide a good enough reason for you to watch me over everybody else. And that's hard to do, especially when the attention span is so short that I have to attack that problem every single time. So as me being human and speaking to a viewer, I'm allowing you to understand how I feel about this point. And I mean, I haven't talked about it because I felt like me addressing this situation really wouldn't help nothing. If you have a dream, continue to chase it. Anything is possible. And I will continue to put my foot down and try 1000% my best to do this, is because this is what I love to do. And I've always loved to help other people, love to enlighten them, to just make people's days better. And I could do that through YouTube. Long story short, when I was younger, I wanted to be a comedian. Being able to get up on stage and spread laughter throughout the whole crowd. That was my dream. But I also love video gaming. So I thought to myself, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I do gaming and I inherit funniness to it, then that'd be the dream come true. And especially if I could do it as a day-to-day job. But yet again, YouTube is the hardest job you were going to commit in your whole life. I mean, I'm pretty sure other people, they have did it easier, but if you are a YouTuber and you are a YouTube gamer and you do have low subscribers, then you should understand what I'm talking about. I feel you. Making content for a very long time and not getting anything in return, I understand what that feels like. But I'm here to tell you that regardless of how you feel in that predicament, continue to go. Because I understand that we are in hard times in the world right now. And it's gonna be hard for you to build a loyal fan base when the word loyal in itself means that these people necessarily won't come and watch you because they have already condemned themselves to one fan base. A lot of people that have a favorite YouTuber won't go watch nobody else. People have to be more open-minded. Everybody has a dream of their own, but ain't nobody helping anybody else to achieve that goal because people are too possessive with things that shouldn't be. If you are a YouTuber yourself, then subscribing to a whole bunch of different people, like I do this. If I see a YouTuber that doesn't have a lot of subscribers, I go subscribe to them and I show my support. W content, bro, keep it up. They come back and they let me know thank you, because that means a lot to them. People are only getting gratification when they already made it. That's the only time you get rewarded, is when you already made it. You don't get rewarded for you being in the trenches and making your way up. People don't deem you successful until they see the numbers. And this is exactly why I think YouTube should take the subscribers and the views and the likes off of videos. If you couldn't see how many subscribers and how many likes and views somebody got, then you wouldn't know if they were successful or not. They would purely be based off of how good their content was. And that's how YouTube is. You get people too used to seeing people in the high millions, and then they see somebody else posting the same video and they're like, hey, this dude only has 200 subscribers. Why would I watch him when I can go watch somebody else that is more successful than him? This is why this industry is the hardest. People don't care about the people at the bottom. They're not gonna watch people at the bottom when they can go watch somebody that already made it. And I'm not saying that their content is better or worse, but ain't nobody giving no chance. So this is another opportunity for me to allow the viewer, you, to understand me a little bit better, as I have failed to do on my channel. My name is Javian. I am 24 years old. I live in Arkansas. I'm very family oriented. I am married. I try to keep stuff like that off of the internet because I know what kind of people is out in the world.